In this video we'll be covering media ads, otherwise known as banner ads or media traffic. Okay, media traffic. As I just mentioned, this refers to banner ads displayed on other people's websites, and these ads, when you click them, they actually link to your offer, your capture page, wherever you want the traffic to be directed to. Just in case you haven't seen them before, but I'd say that 99% of you would have seen them before. When you're browsing the internet and you go onto various websites, you'll see banner ads alongside the website. Now, here is a website called Caesar's Way. It's about dog training. As you can see here, he's got his content here. There is a banner up the top here. There is another one here, another one here, Veterison, another one here, and another one down the side. Now, some of these, interestingly enough, he's actually put his own banner ads on his own websites, that being this top one and this one here. They're both related to Caesar's, but then he's also selling banner space to Veterison, this one here, whatever that is, and this one. This is a book by someone, Raising the Perfect Puppy. This was on page 1 of Google for how to train a dog, and people know that they're getting a lot of traffic through here, and they are in a similar niche. So what they've done is they've organised to get their banner put on this person's website. I'll just show you some more examples. We have a news website here, just a local news website from where I live. You have a couple of banners on either side of the main stories here. Austin Lakes Local Market Day, another one there for Austin Lake. As you scroll down, you've got this compare and save one here and a few more. So all you do is click on the banner, and what happens, it'll go to wherever they want the traffic to. So this one's gone to this particular website here, which is selling Airflex shoes. Okay, the costs for banner space is normally costs per 1,000 displays, and the acronym for that is CPM. It's generally cheap. Quite often you'll see 2 cents per 1,000 impressions, or 5 or 10 cents per 1,000 impressions. So if you get a high click-through rate, you can definitely get very cheap traffic. It's highly targeted, particularly if you are placing the banners on websites that relate to the niche you are in. It's easy to set up, it's scalable, and you need to have your own banners made up. Creating a banner is not that difficult. You can get some banner creation software if you feel like you'd like to make your own banners yourself. I've provided some resources here. You can go onto GIMP, Banner Snack, Web Banner 24, Banner Now, and Banner Sketch. There are plenty more. Just Google banner creation software and you'll be able to get some free software to be able to create your own if you feel creative. Now, I personally like to outsource the banner creation. Now, if you go to guru.com, elance.com, fiverr.com, or odesk.com, you can get some banners made at a relatively inexpensive price. Now, fiverr.com, you can get them made for as low as $5. With any of these sites, just check out the reviews for the people that are actually making the banners, because you want to make sure that you're getting value for money and you get a good quality banner made up. Banners are different sizes depending on the requirements of the advertising space. The banner image must stand out and attract prospects. If you are incorporating any images on a banner, make sure it's legal to do so. What I'm saying there is that you don't want to copy someone else's design and then infringe on any copyright. There's 3 different types of media traffic, and I'll go through each one of them in detail shortly. The 3 are direct buying, which is best for newbies, ad intermediaries, which are good for both experienced marketers and newbies, and then you get the ad networks. These are only for professional marketers and large corporations. The first one was a direct buy. Now, it's best for newbies. It has a cheaper price. You can purchase it direct from the site owner, and you can build a relationship with that owner over time. It's important to note that some owners of websites will only work through agencies. So if you do contact the site owner, they may say, sorry, but I only work through an advertising agency. In that instance, you could only advertise on their website if you signed up through an agency. If this interests you and you're looking to buy some direct banner space, what you want to do is Google the relevant keywords applicable to your topic. Go and scroll through most of the websites that come up when you Google those relevant keywords, and just have a look around and see how suitable they would be for banner space. Just see if they do have banner space available and how good of a match they would be to your offer. Analyze the traffic volumes. Normally they would have good traffic if they're on the first page of Google and probably up to the first 3 pages of Google. But having said that, you can get exact stats on the traffic volumes that go through that website by using alexa.com. So there's a good little resource there for you to use. And once you've established that the site is appropriate and the traffic volumes are good, you can get in contact with the owner. Now, on most websites, if you scroll down to the bottom, there should be some links down there, and one of them should say advertise or advertising or something like that. If you click on that, that will give you the relevant contact details and how you go about getting advertising on their site. If it doesn't have an advertising link at the bottom, you may want to just go to the contact link and get their contact details from there. And once you've got that, you can then contact the owner. Once you contact the owner, you can negotiate on the price of the advertising and how much you're prepared to pay per 1,000 impressions. And obviously, the cheaper you can get it, the better. I wouldn't ask for some ridiculously low price, because that would probably put the owner offside and he may not want to deal with you. So just try to get a cheap price, but make it reasonable. And the owner may come back, and it might go back and forth, but just negotiate, and eventually you'll come up with a good price that suits both the owner and yourself. And then send the banner and the links to the owner, and then the owner will then put them up. Just check that the banner is up. You might agree for it to be up for a particular time period. It might be, for example, for the 1 or 2 month period, but just make sure that the banner is up there, and just check and monitor your stats as you go along. If you're not getting a high click-through rate, you may need to change the banner detail and get in contact with the owner and resend a new banner to him. Okay, the second type of media buy is an ad intermediary. Now, these are agencies that connect publishers and advertisers. They're good for both experienced marketers and beginners, and they offer user-friendly self-setup of ads. The good thing about these is you can select exactly where your ads will be placed and what size, and they do have fairly reasonable pricing. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more than a direct buy, as the ad intermediary will need to take their cut, as it's their system that'll be placing the ads on the various websites. I'll just provide you with some ad intermediary networks that you can use to place banners on websites. You have buysellads.com, isocket.com, exoclick.com, and adonion.com, and you can find plenty more on the internet. The good thing about these are they're dead easy to set up, and all of these ones have fully detailed instructions on how to set the ads up. So if you choose to go down this route, you'll have no problem in getting your ads up and running. Okay, the third one I'd like to talk about is the ad networks. These are the very big advertisers. I'd just like to stress that this is absolutely not for beginners. You need to have a bit of experience behind you before you decide to use an ad network. The reason being is that this features large-scale advertising across multiple sites, so it would cost a considerable investment to go down this route. However, if you know your numbers and have positive ROI, you can really scale up your campaigns and use the ad networks to explode the revenue of your business. One thing about an ad network is you need to sign a contract. A word of advice is just read carefully before signing. And one important thing, I'd just ensure that there is a get out clause on the contract. One thing you don't want to do is get stuck in a contract where you're paying a lot of money for advertising and then you find the offer isn't converting as you thought it was, and you will lose a lot of money. So you want to be able to get out fairly quickly if you need to. If you do go through an ad network, just make sure you develop a good relationship with your representative. The ad networks will normally have a representative assigned to help you with your campaigns, and you want to monitor your statistics and your ROI as you go along, because if you find something that's not profitable, you might want to change an element of it to then make it profitable. And if things are going well, of course, you'd want to just keep it going. And you may want to split test variables whilst doing this, because you may find that one particular aspect is working better than another. And just monitor click-through rate. The industry average is around 0.4 to 0.6%. If you're getting higher than that, then that is really good. If you're getting lower, I would change something, maybe your banner or the text on the banner, just to get that click-through rate up, as you don't want to be getting into a stage where you're making a loss whilst doing this. I'll just provide you with some good ad networks. You have adblade.com, advertising.com, Chitika.com and tribalfusion.com. Well, that just about wraps up my lesson on media buys. So media buys is a good way to get traffic and get it fairly cheap. If you're a new person, I'd definitely go for a direct buy or an ad intermediary. If you know what you're doing and you have a good converting offer, you may even want to try one of the big ad networks. I thank you for watching this lesson, and I shall see you in the next lesson.